Well, here we are at another fabulous location. So tell us where we are, Pinky.
Well, I think the clue is in the palm trees. We're in the glorious Bay of Plenty.
Yes.
We're at Summerset by the dunes, Papamoa.
Now, there's something also happening. It's a big week of rugby between two of the most special parts of New Zealand.
Yeah.
So there may be little themes of that throughout. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm really excited about
You
that.
would think up here in the North Island, you know, it wouldn't be so much of a thing, but apparently it is.
Apparently it
is here at Summerset by the dunes.
We've got lots of people to see, lots of people to talk to.
We
Why don't we
have.
go and do it?
Yep, let's do it.
Oh, great. That's great. Hi, Debbie. I'm Nick.
Hi, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Pinky.
Hi.
Hi, Pinky. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Debbie. So you're a activities coordinator.
I am. Best job in the world. Welcome to our village.
Thank you.
That's
Gorgeous.
Beautiful village.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what have you got on at the moment? What's on your schedule?
Okay, so our next big event is our midwinter function, and we always make it big. Last year we had a hoedown, which was great. We had hay bales, we had wagon wheels, it was a real hoedown, and everybody dressed up. It was great. So this year it's Casino Royale.
Casino Royale.
Yes, and it's worked out really well because we're having it on the 10th of July, which is the date that decimal currency changed over in 1967.
I was there.
So, Debbie, that sounds exciting. So what kind of stuff will you have at that event?
So there'll be roulette tables, there'll be card tables. It's going to be great. There's going to be 6 set up. We'll just set them up. We'll dot them around the place at different intervals. We're going to set up a big grazing table so people will be able to pick up some snacks and have a little drink. So we're wanting everybody to dress up, casino style. I've got my dress coming. I am, let me tell you, Timu's most loved customer.
You're right at the top of the list.
Right at the
Here
top
she
of the
comes.
list.
Here comes Debbie again. Wow.
So we'll deck the place out so it looks like a casino.
How much time it will take to organise something like that? How many weeks does that
Oh,
take?
well, I chip away at it all the time. So, I'm planning our Christmas function as we speak. I can't tell you the theme of that, but that one's going to be epic.
So I take it it's all about planning, really, isn't it? You've got to be a great planner.
Oh, that's my job.
Yeah.
That's my job, and I love it.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
wonderful.
so-
You do a great job
Thank
here.
you. Yeah.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Now, we've got to meet somebody else very important that's here. Shall we go and do that now?
That's our wonderful village manager, Sharon.
Oh, good. Let's do it. eh?
Excellent.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Lead on.
Thank you.
Hi. Hi, I'm Pinky.
Hi Pinky, I'm Sharon. I'm the village manager.
And I'm Nick. So lovely to see you
Oh my
again.
gosh, it's been 35 years.
Well, I've got to tell you, Pinky, this wonderful woman's father is why I went to see her that long ago, because your father's a world famous man. He was.
He was the bushwhacker, Butch, from WWF.
Oh,
Yes.
So wrestling. He's
Wrestling.
the wrestling
Unbelievable.
star.
Absolutely.
Huge part of New Zealand culture
Wow.
when it came to wrestling and sport.
Thank you.
And which is
Speaking
great.
of sport,
Yes, we noticed this, didn't we?
are in Bay of Plenty, but in 3 days' time, of course, we've got the massive, big Super Rugby final, Crusaders versus Chiefs.
Wow.
So
And the
it's-
interesting thing about that is when people are watching this, there'll be a result.
Absolutely.
Right now, we don't know what that result
Oh,
is.
no, we do. No, we do.
Oh, no, we don't. We don't. But when they watch it, they will know. So it's a fascinating day for us.
Well, I have to say, as a mainlander, I feel at home
Oh, my
here. I
goodness.
feel like a little patch of the
Oh,
mainland
you're
here.
welcome anytime, Pinky.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And did you notice on the Summerset calendar for June, it's actually Canterbury.
Canterbury.
So I'm wondering if that's a little bit of auspiciousness.
Well, it's a prediction.
A
So
sign.
can we, just in case, what is the score going to be?
I think we will look at sort of maybe 32-18 to the Crusaders.
Okay.
I know.
Interesting.
I know.
Good luck with that. Can I just get from you before we talk about you, can we just get the face of joy when you win? And can we get the face of if you don't?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yes, right. Well, you better stand up. We've got to now talk to you about your business here. What's the vibe of this place?
Oh my goodness, probably we're quite a young village. I haven't done the stats for a while, but it's average age is around about that 75, 76.
Yeah.
You know, we're only new, so this main building's only been open sort of since February last year. We're young. They do all sorts. You know, you're meeting 2 ultra marathoners.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So look, they come in here and it's all about camaraderie. I'm not the high camper. You know, everybody, you know, they can join in as much or as little, but look, my door's always open. And like I say, every day's different. So even though that you have a job description, there's a whole lot of stuff I do outside the job description. So,
And from a point of view of the manager, like to other managers that would be watching this maybe, what would be your word of advice to just keep this wonderful energy that you have going?
I look at Anne-Marie down the lane and she was busy doing exercises, so I said to her, well, I'm not competing with that. But look, I just think each one of us brings something unique. Yes. Each one brings us something unique to our village. So I think it's almost like it's actually okay to go home early. It's actually okay to look after yourself. I must write that down, actually.
Yes.
Note to self.
Note to self.
Self-care.
And I do drink, I do like my Guinness and my whiskey. So that also helps, if I'm allowed to say that.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
After hours, of course.
Of course, absolutely.
Well, we've got a lot to celebrate here
Yeah.
with your residents
Yeah.
and, of course, with you.
Yep.
And I wonder whether we should begin.
Absolutely. Go out there, enjoy. Don't
Thank
forget
you.
to just mention the Crusaders. And
The Crusaders, of course.
absolutely.
Of
You know,
course.
just, you know, keep them on their toes.
Sure.
You let them know you're a mainlander.
Yeah. Well, that's lovely. Shall we begin?
All right, take
Yeah.
care. Have
Yeah.
fun. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks very
All
much.
right,
Bye.
take care.
See you.
Bye.
Thanks, Pinky.
Running is my physical health, it's my mental health, and it's my social life. They told me that my arteries were big enough to drive a truck through.
I sprinted a guy across the field at Auckland on the marathon, and he's a third of my age, and he said, "You sprinted me?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "When you get to my age, you'll be able to run as quick as me."
I'm here at Papamoa Hills near the village with Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello, Nick.
You are an incredible runner, and we're going to talk about all of this and what you do and how you run, etc. So I just want to find out how many runs you have done. So what kind of running?
I enter events that are usually half marathons or marathons,
Yes.
and I've done maybe 20 or 30 half marathons,
Goodness.
and 5 marathons, and 3 ultra marathons.
Ultra marathons. How far are they?
An ultra marathon is anything more than a marathon, which is 42.2 kilometres, 26 miles.
Oh my goodness.
And in this case, my ultras were 53 kilometres.
Oh wow. You're wearing me out and I'm just standing here. Got so much more to ask you. So I'd love to know what was the hardest of all of these runs.
I think probably my first marathon. You get muscle memory, so when you do longer runs, marathons, after your first one, your legs remember what they've done in the past, and it's never quite so hard. But I cried because I didn't get under 4 hours.
I would have cried too. So how much running are you doing at the moment?
I do around 30 to 40 Ks a week at the moment,
Wow.
and a couple of runs regularly with my Mount Runners and Walkers group, and I'll start ramping that up soon because I have the Round Rarotonga Road Race coming up at the end of September, and that's 31 kilometres.
And how'd you feel about running when you began? Was it just, oh yeah, this is my thing, I have to do more of this?
No. Hamilton Road Runners meet at the Hamilton Yacht Club on a Thursday night, and I used to go there after work and struggle to run around the Hamilton Lake, which was about 4 Ks at that point. I remember the first time I succeeded in doing 1 lap and somebody was trying to encourage me to do a second lap, and I had to walk and run to get round the second lap of the lake. the camaraderie and the group that I belong to kept me going. Running is my physical health, it's my mental health, and it's my social life.
And can I ask you, do you mind telling me what your doctor says about your hearts?
After an angiogram for a suspected heart attack a few years ago, because of heart history, family heart history, they told me that my arteries were big enough to drive a truck through, which was a great relief.
My goodness. And as a real ambassador, I reckon, for health and well-being and exercise, running, do you have any advice to people as they go through life of what you would say they need or you would like them to think of doing?
It's never too late to start. Anything that you want to do, whether it be cycling, running or walking, it's never too late to start, but start small. There's a thing that they tell us too, that people used to say running's bad for your knees. Running is not bad for your knees as long as you do your strength work. You keep your tendons and ligaments strong and they hold your knee together, so running is not bad for your knees.
What a great ambassador you are. You make me actually want to go running because I've always never been a runner, and actually you make me want to start right now.
Well,
Hello Alan, nice to see you. Another runner from Summerset by the dunes. How do you know Jan?
I met Jan at the Mount Runners and Walkers Club. That's how I know Jan. And then now I'm in the village with her, so.
And she's a running companion.
Yes, different times we run together and do different challenges.
Yeah. Alan, I know you've run so much. I just need some idea of just how much you've done for us.
All right. I started in 79 and I've done about 50 marathons, about 150 half marathons, 210 park runs. The list goes on. And a couple of ultras, an 85k ultra. I originally started running a marathon because my father-in-law at the time was turning 50 and him and his mates thought they'd run a marathon, and I thought, well, I'm a 29-year-old, if he can run a marathon, so can I. And I'm still doing them, and he only ever did one.
What's it about running?
It's the challenge and I get the pleasure out of it. It's got me through some good times and bad times in my life.
What's it like running an ultra marathon? How do you get to the end of an ultra marathon?
With a lot of guts.
Yeah. Can you tell me also about your physical then benefit from running from you? Because you're about your heart and heart rates.
My heart rate's pretty low. Sleeping heart rate's 45, and I'm probably about 65 at the moment.
What is your advice to people who want to start doing something like walking or running?
I think Jen mentioned it. You can run lampposts, walk one, run one, and then as you feel like you're getting fitter, you can walk one and run two, and slowly build it up. And from next thing you'll find you're doing a kilometre, and then you can go from there. That's starting from scratch. Running takes you wherever you want to go in the world. Like there's running events everywhere. Age is not a barrier of running. If you look on the internet, there's older people coming in at 65, 70 and they've never run before, and they've started walking and they've got into running, and some of them are doing some incredible things. I sprinted a guy across the field at Auckland on the marathon, and he was probably a third of my age, and he said, "You sprinted me?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "When you get to my age, you'll be able to run as quick as me." He didn't take that too kindly.
No, he wouldn't. It's been lovely talking to you. I'm going to let you go off running now. I'm not going to because I've glued my feet to the ground. So if you'd like to take off that way, I'm going to just stand here and I'll see you at the end.
Hello, Robin. I'm Pinky.
Right,
And
pleased to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. And you're Robin Weaver.
Yes, ma'am.
And when I was coming past here today, I could smell something rather lovely. So what are we doing here today?
Well, today is another meeting of the by coincidence that you're here on another meeting of the Pudding Club.
The pudding
Ah,
club.
yes.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. Now,
Tell me about the pudding club.
Well,
How does it work?
our version of it works quite simply. We try to have 4 people make a pudding in the week. And we put them on the table here, and we invite the chef in to come and see which he thinks is the better one of the 3 or 4, based on appearance and taste. And then he folds up a piece of paper, gives it to me, and that's it. That's his choice. That's the chef's choice. And we don't reveal that until the people have also tasted the puddings.
Ah, I see.
One at a time. Then, when we've awarded the People's Choice,
Yes,
People's Pick certificate,
yes.
reveal what the chef chose.
Ah, I see.
The
So
chef's choice to see if you don't know your puddings. Old English, to celebrate English puddings.
good proper pudding.
You got it.
Oh, and what's your favourite? Are we generally? What's your favourite kind
Any
of
pudding
pudding?
can get that would be telling. But
Did you
anyway.
grow up with puddings?
Oh, indeed, yes.
Yeah. And what kind
there
of
was
puddings
always pudding on the table
was
after
there?
dinner. Yeah.
And what would you have?
Oh, anything, apple pie, spotted dick, remember that?
Yep.
And, yep, wartime
Yep.
puddings.
Roly-poly pudding.
Yeah, that's the one. Jam
Yep.
roly-poly.
Yep.
Yeah, all those things.
Oh, wonderful.
With custard, of
Oh,
course. Custard was
course.
mandatory.
I love that on the cooking shows they call it creme anglaise. But we
Yeah,
know
well,
it as custard.
Made in England, that's all it means.
Exactly. Well, Robin, I think we've got some hungry people here and I can feel their eyes boring into the back of my head. So,
Well, I hope we don't get killed in the rush, that's all.
no, let's get everyone up, shall we?
Yeah, come on. Come on, guys. What
Yeah.
we're going to do next is have Phil taste them for us, and I think Phil's already eager to get to the table to see what the kitchen's got to produce next week. So, right, Phil?
Yep,
You're going to have a go at these next week?
I am.
I don't know which.
Recipes.
I don't know which one you've already tasted, but go for it. Right, what's next is the people will now taste each of the puddings one at a time. And I know there are quite a few of you that I haven't seen here in weeks. I wonder why. But thank you for those that made the puddings. Now let's taste them. Kevin, will you start at your end and we'll go round the table. I'll guarantee that there will be some left when we get round to Em. Okay? Surprise, surprise, puddings number 3 and number 4 are equal. So well done, people.
So could you tell us what the puddings are, Robin?
Number 3 was an apple custard pie, and number 4 was the blondie cheesecake.
Wow.
So apple pies and cheesecake win the day. So well done. The chef's choice.
Whoa.
Who's got the drum roll? The chef's choice said number 2.
Oh!
The continental apple cake.
Continental apple cake with creme anglaise.
With creme anglaise. And by good fortune, I made that. I had to pay him a hell of a lot, I'll tell you.
I think puddings were the winner on the day.
Oh, and the blondie cheesecake was Debbie. There you go, Debbie. Good on you, Gil.
Whoops.
The apple custard pie was Elaine. Come on, Elaine. There you go, Gil. So there you go, another successful pudding club day.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much for inviting me into the pudding club.
Well, hello, Kevin. Hello, Jack. How are you?
Good.
Two strapping men in the car park in front of a health shuttle van for St John's. Can you tell me exactly what you do here with these?
Yeah, well, our shuttle is based in Te Puke, and we transport patients to their medical appointment, be it hospital, be it doctors, be it physio, whatever. And we do that on a Monday to Friday basis. They contact our administrator, she makes the arrangements, and we just go and pick up as required. And we deliver them home again.
Of course. Is your love for driving part of all of this?
It is for me.
It is, yeah, I must admit, it's a good incentive. Meeting the clients, having a banter with the clients, we can empathise with a lot of their problems because we're in the age group,
Yes.
same age group.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, it's meeting them, giving them an outing that they might otherwise not have, and working with fellow colleagues who are like-minded.
It's also therapy for us as well.
When you say therapy for you, I mean you're two strapping young men here.
Oh, I like this guy.
Thank you very much. No, you're two strapping lads. You're residents here at this wonderful Summerset.
Correct.
And this gives you a fantastic thing to be doing, really, isn't it?
Well, it gives us an opportunity to give back to this community. I love driving, I do, but I love people. And this gives us the opportunity to serve people here really in a difficult time. And us being able to take them to their medical appointment and take them home again relieves some of that stress that they're already experiencing because of their illness.
Can you give me an idea of a typical day for you guys?
There is no one typical day.
Oh, exciting. That's good.
It can be a very casual day. Our colleagues today have got 8 trips, I think. Jack the other day set the record. You did 366 kilometres, didn't you, in the day? Yeah. He was full on a long day.
That's that's a lot of kilometres.
Well, Auckland's only 225 kilometres from here.
Of course.
But it's good. We'd rather be busy than sitting in the base at the St John have a base below the hospital in Tauranga, and we'd far rather be out there busy doing it rather than sitting there having our third cup of coffee.
What a great attitude. So let's just look maybe at over the last wee while, over a period of time, what are some of the things that you have done that you remember? Each one of you. Tell me something, Kevin, that you've done recently.
I think one of the classic ones is that we've got we call them frequent flyers. A lot of the clients love the service we give. They love the banter.
Yep.
They love the trips. They do love coming out and doing the trips. And quite often, some of our clients have got nothing better to do at home, so we take them for what we call a tiki tour, on to the next patient, what have you. And our classic one, we have a lady who's really gone through the hoops. And I think of her a lot because it's just that she's had one medical calamity to another, and we pick her up. She just so looks forward to coming with us. We took her out to Bethlehem the other day and shouted her coffee. And then she didn't want to get off the shuttle in the end of the day, and we're sort of sorry, we've got to go back to Te Puke, we've got to drop you off. So that to me justifies what we do. We made her day, got her to a medical appointment, and amongst all the other clients we had. Yeah, that'd be my highlight, I can remember.
I remember one day this lady said, I said, well, what are you going to do now? Or do you want to stay with me? I said, well, I'll be sitting in my room looking at the wall, and I'd far rather sit here and see the scenery. So that's one element of the role which is really satisfying. But it's just getting people to their appointments on time, getting rid of that element of stress that they're experiencing. I mean, now, we're both fairly able-bodied and able to still give that to our community. And that's why I do it.
Jack actually introduced me to Summerset in that he came on board and joined us in Te Puke, and after a while there's always a time when you have to have downtime between patient appointments or they're waiting at a doctor down the road, and Jack would say, do you want to come back to the villa and have a coffee? So this happened several times, and eventually Jack introduced me to the cafe in the hub here, the Divine Cafe. Well, the rest is history. I'm in here now.
So you moved in? Yeah, of course.
Not quite the whole story, but that's my line.
I think of us as a couple of mates, and we've only become that through St. John's.
So if anyone wants to come on board, the first thing I would say is ring that 0800 number, 0800 824 325, and the administrators would follow you from there.
We are crying out for drivers. We need more drivers. We get rostered on a monthly basis. Next week we'll know what our roster is for the following month, July. I normally get 1 day a week. Sometimes you'll get two, and sometimes you get three. Depends on just what the rest of the volunteers. Because
Well, great talking with both of you, and I hope that this career continues because you are fantastic to talk to, and what you do, I wish you all the best. Now back in the vans and off to pick up off to have a good time.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good day.
Lovely to meet both of you.
And you.
Bye-bye. See you out there.
See you
Thank
later.
you.
Bye. See you guys.
In the van and
In
away
the
we go.
van.
Wow, that was a fantastic walk. I really, really enjoyed myself. That was beautiful. The village walk.
Well, it's all through the nice gardens as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's lovely laid out round past the bowling green.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
To get a lovely day like today, no wind,
Yep.
it wasn't too cold.
It was not.
Even though we wrapped them all up.
Yeah, this time of the day was good because it's not too chilly in the morning. It worked well.
Now, Bev, you live here in a villa
Yes.
at Summerset by the Dunes.
Yes.
And so tell me, what's your involvement with this village walk?
Bill, my husband, they team him as the leader, and off he goes, and he picks the track, and so we come along and look after all the other people that are with us, with us. Yes.
And how long have you and Bill lived here?
2.5 years.
And how about you, Anne? How long have you lived here?
We've been here about 16 months.
Yes.
So I've just been doing it for the last few months. And I'm always disappointed when it rains and there's no walk. And we wait for our little text from Bruno to say whether it's on or off.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Bruno's the diversional therapist.
Yes.
So So tell me, who is coming on the village walk with you?
Well, mostly from the care centre. There are a few from the memory care. And then every now and again when we're going past, someone will say, oh, and they'll join in too. Just like what happened this afternoon.
Yeah. And so everyone's welcome, independent living and care centre and people like yourselves. So you volunteer to go along on the walk, and what's your role on the walk?
Well, we either push a wheelchair or maybe guiding someone with a walker, and just making sure nobody's wheels go into the garden or anyone has a fall, and just generally chatting to them.
Yes, having a wee chat, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's amazing how you get to know them. That's the nicest part.
Yeah. And why do you do this?
Well, because it's just so enjoyable. It really is, getting to know them all. And if truth be told, we're getting to know the staff up there.
That's true. So we know we'll be welcome.
We will.
Oh, that's wonderful. And, you know, what I was seeing too was how much of the community spirit was at play here.
Yes, absolutely.
So,
and everybody waves out as you go past.
They do.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
and you're finding a way around the village too.
Yes.
Did you find that yourself?
Yes. It was amazing what I learned. Just by doing it.
Well, a lot of them, Bill would take them to as many places as he could find, and none of them had ever seen round there. The other nice thing is that they enjoy all the little things on the letterboxes.
Such as?
Animals, and also everybody's got something on the letterbox.
How interesting.
Yes, and they love it. They love it.
Yeah. And the benefits of exercise.
Fresh air.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it's good for us all, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your village walk with me. I thoroughly enjoyed it today in this glorious sunshine that we had.
We were lucky, weren't we?
We were very fortunate.
We put on a really good day.
Yeah.
Well, thanks both of you.
Thank
Eve
you
and Anne.
too.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've got to tell you, Peter Orr, that this is pretty amazing to meet up with you after quite a few years. We worked out it's been, about half a century since we last met.
Well, I'd say it's all of that.
It's so nice to see you again in your villa here in Papamoa, which is just uncanny, really.
It is really, isn't it?
When did we meet? Can you remember when it was?
Well, it's on the Operatic Society, I'm sure.
Funny you should say that, because one of the pictures that you have here, and I'm showing this only because this was me when I was quite young, and I've got abs. I don't have them now, I assure you, a six-pack. But I was a performer, and what was your role during one of these operatic shows?
I was the stage manager.
You were too, which is incredible. And this is a celebration, really, not of me dressed in which was Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat as one of Pharaoh's helpers, but of course is your life and your career after, I believe, something like 14 shifts around New Zealand.
Yeah, about all of that, I'm sure. And Australia.
Doing amazing stuff. And I know a lot of people have lots of careers or a career path they follow, but what's fascinating about you to me, and in fact I know you, is that your career has not just followed one particular path, it's sort of been like a pinball machine. It's about...
Sing everywhere.
I know, and I thought we would just pick a couple, thank you, through some of your pictures, and the timeline won't be the same, but you can give us an indication of what they represent, and then we can see how diverse your amazing career has been.
Yep.
You cool to do that with me?
Sure.
It's sort of like, this is your life times 10, really.
Yeah, it is.
This first, because this fascinates me, this is a picture of course, a steam train.
Yep.
But then you've got this here, which you're actually given...
It's the cap badge. You have to pass your exams to get the cap badge.
So you passed your exams. Am I to think you actually drove one of these?
Drove those and also fired them.
Whereabouts did you take this in New Zealand?
That photo was taken by some guy who was running along the side of the train just taking photos. So I made sure we had plenty of steam up and everything else.
I've got some here, this one here, certifying that you are a commercial pilot. So you're flying around New Zealand.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, the amazing thing about this is not that you're a pilot, like there are lots of pilots, But you did something around New Zealand that no one else had done before.
Circumnavigating on one day.
In one day?
Yeah.
In what kind of plane?
It was a Cessna 182, beg your pardon.
Cessna 182, and actually I've got the book, the log book, and we'll be able to show this picture a bit closer, but that's the plane, and that's you and another bloke.
Phil Kane.
That would be enough in one's life, wouldn't it, to have done that? But, and I'm sorry for zipping through so many, but I've got so much to actually get through. So I've got another career in itself here, which is to be a projectionist. What I'm interested in is how long did you do that for?
Oh, for years, because every now and again I'd take off and do something else and go back to it and things like that. So, you know.
I have a picture here. Now this doesn't look like, what are we talking about here? This is you're a drummer.
Yes, a drummer for the St Andrews College Pipe Band, and that was when we played for the Queen when she came out. So they gave us brand new uniforms, new instruments, new drums and everything.
I've got this picture as well. This will surely relate to another career, and I'm trying to guess what it is. Was it anything to do with the police?
Traffic cop.
Traffic cop. Yeah. Same thing, of course. But you dressed really well as a parking warden, wouldn't you? Like, they don't dress like that now.
Oh, no, we were dressed with a uniform on, and as you see the old hat badge and everything else.
Very dapper.
Yeah,
it was quite a job.
Yeah.
So while we take a little breather from this career of yours just for a second, I'm interested to know with this Summerset that you're in now, what's that feeling like? A stop, a breather?
Oh, it's like a home away from home, wherever you are. And the people over the village, everyone you mix up with are absolutely fantastic. And, you're not stuck with the same people every day. You could go over there and someone else will come and sit and have coffee with you and things. It's good.
So after you've been whizzing around 14 different places, all kinds of different careers, this is like a lay-by for you, isn't it?
It is. It's definitely my retirement village.
Yes,
it's great.
Yeah, a place to feel that you belong.
Yeah.
Well, back to the careers. You started an advertising agency.
We did. Showtime.
Showtime. And what did that become in the end? Here's a picture of how executive you're looking there. You've decided now to wear the perfect suit and the lovely tie and become an advertising exec.
It did, but then again, it's got to the stage, all the clients we had got to know us very well, and so it was like friends.
What was it that allowed you to just say, I've done that, I'm moving on? What do you think it was?
Oh, once I done something, I got interested in something else, and I started to, think, oh, I'll try this out. Next thing you know, bang, I'm doing that as a career.
And because there are many people that you would have known that just kept into the one career all their entire life.
Oh, yes. With me, I just did the things I felt like. If I was interested in something, I'd go and do it.
It was like challenging yourself too?
Oh, hell yes. Yeah.
Your wonderful wife played a really important role in your changes of career. I suppose that was what? What did she do? Support you 100%?
Oh, yes. She's a great support all the way. Wouldn't have swapped her for anything.
Well, luckily she's not in the room. Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, hi, Barb.
Barb was a great support.
Yeah.
And if you're wanting to make big changes, and you never know, I imagine, whether with every new career, you wouldn't know whether you were going to succeed or not.
No.
But
you had to make it succeed.
Is that what it was, you reckon?
You had to do a positive mental attitude towards it. PMT.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have changed anything?
No. I was very happy with everything I was doing, every aspect. And when I had to change to something else, I got very happy and wound up into that. And then if I suddenly decided I was going to go flying or something else, everything was positive.
Peter, it's been a delight to talk to you about your amazing careers.
Yes.
I wish you all the best. And whatever you're going to do now for the next 20 years, I imagine you're going to do about 50 or 60 things. So good luck with it. You make me want to go and find a new career, which actually I think I'm going to do right now. I'll find another one.
See ya.
Well, I got the invitation of a lifetime today. I'm here in the residence workshop and I've come to have a look at some beautiful woodwork. Made by a trio of, well, I'd say they're cheeky guys. What would you say? You three?
We're gentlemen.
Oh, are you?
Retired.
Well, Graham, now understand, Graham, you're a bit of a turner, is that right?
Yeah, do you want me to do a pirouette?
Oh, beautifully turned. I'm loving it.
What's your chord? What's your chord?
He's all right, he's not plugged in. So you've got some gorgeous bowls and platters and all kinds of things down here. Absolutely beautiful. What's your favourite piece down there?
Probably this one. So this is a piece of walnut that came from a tree and property in Wanganui. Walnut is a lovely timber to amongst the exotics, it's a lovely timber to turn.
Is it, why is that? Is it particularly soft or hard? Or?
No, I don't know whether it's classed as a hardwood or a softwood. That can be a bit confusing because funnily enough, pine trees are hardwoods.
Yeah, okay.
But they're soft, aren't they?
This coloured bowl here is really intriguing. How did you get that coloured effect?
No, these two pieces are ex-garden Macrocarpus sleepers that I was going to throw, they're offcuts that I was going to throw to my neighbour as he had an open fire, we didn't. And then I thought, Graham, put it back on the lathe and have a play, and these are the results.
Wow.
So that is just metallic acrylic paint brushed on very lightly, just a mixture.
Yep.
That one's the same.
And John, you're standing right behind this amazing wreath. Now you're responsible for this.
This
Tell
was
me
something
about it.
put up for Anzac Day.
Yep.
A wreath, and so that's the actual wreath holder there.
Ah.
And hang on to that, Lockie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this just slips apart, so it packs down quite flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy to put away.
That's great. So you're really handy, aren't you, John? You're a man to think of a few solutions for problems.
Matter of opinion, really. I guess.
Now, Lockie, you've made these beautifully curved items here. We've got that gorgeous candle holder there, and we've got this beautiful tray here that you keep all your fruit on or whatever you like. You've got some handles on it there, which is marvellous. How'd you get that gorgeous curve on it, Lockie?
Well, that comes from a barrel because of a wine barrel.
A wine barrel?
Yes.
So who drank the wine?
Well, my wife drinks wine, but she doesn't drink barrels of it.
So you're recycling barrels?
Yeah, I go to a winery and they have empty barrels there which you can not just take, but you buy.
Yeah. I think I can smell the Chardonnay. Very nice.
Yes.
And so tell me how you'd make one of these candle holders.
Okay, well, this is the start of one of the being made.
And so that red colour, Lockie,
That's the inside of the barrel.
That's the wine.
Yes, it is. That's what you can smell.
Yes. Yes, I'd say overtones of raspberry. What would you say, Graham?
Probably Central Otago Pinot Gris.
Yeah. I think you're right.
The beauty of this wood is it's got very good grain on it, and you can see on the platter when you put the varnish on it, it really highlights the grain.
It really comes up.
Yes.
Who can tell me about these beautiful flowers, these gorgeous tulips? We've got smaller ones here, and then we've got this larger one here as well. Who's going to tell me about the tulips?
Okay, I hate to think how many of these small ones I've made, probably 200 or 300 by now. But they are a charity project for Parkinson's Association, and we make these small ones, and some of the guys make these
big ones.
So we've got
which
this.
go in your garden.
Oh, I see.
And have got a LED light in the top of them.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I think they sell these for about $6.
Yep.
Those ones are worth 25.
Yep.
And
they sell them as a fundraiser for Parkinson's
throughout
New Zealand.
the country, yeah.
Yeah.
And the village people, as I call them, have been very good to Parkinson's because as you go around, you will see lots of these big ones in the gardens here.
Right.
And a lot of people have the small ones on display in their home. They usually buy 3 or 5.
Yeah. And I happen to see with my little eye the Summerset logo over there. Now, John, I think you might have made these.
Very much.
What is that?
Very much a combined effort, this one. The thought was, couldn't we have something to protect the arms of the armchairs in the theatre? So I poked around, found a design, got some 4x2,
And so tell me about the logo, Graham.
Well, I have a laser engraver. It's only a small one. I acquired the Summerset logo from Maria with Sharon's approval, and that is manipulated through the software fed to the laser engraver, and hopefully it comes out like this.
Oh, it does. It looks really gorgeous.
A few trial runs first to get it right.
So you like making things for the village?
very much, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I mean, it saves us having to go down to the TAB every day.
yeah, this is definitely a safer bet, I think.
Absolutely.
As you're recycling too. So you're really creating things for your community. Yeah. And you're not just making things in the workshop, you're also making friends as well, are you?
Absolutely.
So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, I think that it's always nice when you're doing stuff to not be on your own, but there's other people involved in the same sort of thing. Might be different, totally different object, but still the same process and what you go through to get the end result. And I think there's a camaraderie that's there.
The workshop is a great place to meet people.
Just one correction there. While it's called a workshop, so I call it the dust factory because we manufacture a great deal of dust. And any quality or quantity you require.
If the workshop was a little bit bigger and I could have a lathe down here, I could even create more dust.
More dust, yes, that's right.
What's more, there's a lot of shavings.
And the world needs more sawdust, doesn't it?
And my wife was very, very pleased about the workshop because she did not like the dust at her house.
So you heard it here first. If anybody's looking to test out a super vacuum cleaner, this is where you come. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Well, Christine, I must say it's a very, very nice villa you're in, and a cup of tea made by you.
Thank you.
I believe you're a doctor of nursing.
That's right, yes.
Explain that. It sounds fascinating to me.
So I was an old-fashioned nurse that did my hospital-based training.
Right.
And then I decided, foolishly, that I would become a nurse educator.
Christine, you're a doctor of nursing, and your husband, Bruce, is diagnosed with Parkinson's. When was that?
So he was diagnosed in the beginning of 2003. So I suspected in 2000 that he had it, and we had made a move from Gisborne down to Hawke's Bay. A lot of people with Parkinson's say it's originated by a stressful situation, and the stress of selling the house and moving to Hawke's Bay, which he was doing for my career. I found that he couldn't make the decisions about selling the house. He was just too stressed and overwhelmed by all of that, and I then suspected he had Parkinson's.
So you suspected it. What happens then when you suspect? What's the next process?
Well,
there?
then what we did was we went to the GP.
Right.
There are 5 phases of Parkinson's. each person is individual. Some people deteriorate quite quickly, some people progress for a long time in their normal ways of being, I suppose. One of the other things now is that I'm the chair of the National Parkinson's Board.
Yes, you are, yes.
And the reason I did that was really to look at how, as an organisation, we can move forward and make ourselves known. If you've got diabetes, it's acceptable to be out and about in society, but if you've got Parkinson's, you're almost stigmatised and put in a corner because it's not a very sexy disease, really. We get not one penny from the government in order to run our educational program. There's nothing. There isn't it, and it's assumed that GPs know, but GPs admit that they do not know about Parkinson's. They don't know. They can see the medication, but it's the non-motor components of Parkinson's that actually cause most problems. And though that is depression, it is the apathy, there are bowel problems, there's problems with sweating, there's nightmares. One of the first signs really that Bruce had Parkinson's was that he would at 2 o'clock in the morning, he'd have what they call rapid eye movement dreams, and he would leap out of bed quite convinced that someone was in the house. While there is help from an organisation such as Parkinson's New Zealand, without financial support, they can't offer the help and the education that's needed. Yeah, so it's about awareness. It's about acceptance. It's about
compassion.
Compassion, yes, but not pity.
No.
Empathy. One of the other things that I notice some of my friends doing, they're having to pay so much attention to, you were Bruce, pay so much attention that they get left behind as well. We can't ask you both out for lunch because it's too difficult for you, so we won't ask you.
I see.
So you actually end up quite isolated in
Yes.
lots of ways. And that's where the things like the Parkinson's support groups become really important, because you don't have to explain what's going on. You don't have to explain that you've been up 6 times during the night to help them go to the toilet. You don't have to explain why you just feel like weeping.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
You just want life to be going on.
Yes. Yeah.
And you're just part of it.
Yeah.
And to not have people stopping and going, are you okay?
And again, to a certain extent, I carried on working, and I still am working, but I carried on working because it was an out. Because we both couldn't just sit at home waiting, because you didn't know what you were waiting for. I needed to have some ordinary time too.
And you found that through work, didn't you?
Yes.
I get the feeling that you're modest, and you don't particularly like people to say that you've done an incredible job, because you were just doing your role as a brilliant wife. And I'm just so happy you shared your knowledge and your stories with us. I'm just interested in this lovely...
Oh, yes.
Because this is all to do with what you're involved in, isn't it?
Yes. So these are wooden tulips. So red tulips are the symbol of Parkinson's, and tulip bulb was developed by a Dutchman who had Parkinson's, and so we sell them for $5 each.
And that's what you want. You want awareness.
We want awareness, and yes.
So Christine, where do I get one of these from?
Okay, so the best thing to do would actually be get in touch with Parkinson's New Zealand.
Yep.
Because then Parkinson's New Zealand also would be able to, they've got referral forms for people who need advice, as well as how can you sponsor, how can you resource, how can you be actively involved in Parkinson's.
And the website?
And the website is www.parkinsons.org. www.summerset.org.nz.
So since being in Summerset, what have you been doing? Is, I believe, a couple of seminars.
Well, the first one was for staff,
Yes.
and that was on how to care for someone with Parkinson's.
Brilliant.
And then the second seminar here was for my colleagues who may want to know about Parkinson's and how to live well with it, how to support their friends with it.
You know, Bruce would be really proud of you in that you have used what he had to educate so many others. It's pretty fine that you've done that. Yeah, you're a real champion. You're doing a great job. And like we said before, the key message is keeping well with Parkinson's.
Yes, absolutely.
You're wonderful. We need another cup of tea.
I think we do.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very excited, Val. Nice to meet you.
And you too, Nick. I'm very pleased to meet you too.
Thank you. And I don't normally stand talking to people with ukuleles, but there is a reason you have a ukulele in your hand. What is the name of your group?
Our group is the Summerset Strummers.
Oh.
And I've got 15 of us, or 16, because Trevor arrived late. I've got 16 people in the group, and they all love it. I started off with 4 people.
Yes.
And then we ended up with 16 of us.
What's it about the... can I just ask you, what is about the ukulele? I mean, I know, because I've brought a ukulele. They're a lovely instrument, aren't they?
They are, and they're such an easy instrument to play.
Yes, yes.
Because you only have to do C,
yes,
A minor,
yes,
F,
yes,
G7, and back to C.
I know.
It's a wonderful little instrument, and if they learn to play that, I do that with the intro. They have to get their fingers moving.
Which is great because, you know, as you can see, I'm just on standby here with mine ready at any time, should you need another player or anything.
Yeah, but have you not played before?
Not really, no, but I was hoping to just maybe jump in at any stage, but you'll let me know when I can.
Yeah, well, I may do.
Oh, good, because I'm at the ready all the time. Can you tell me about the kind of people that you've got in your group? Are they from all walks of life?
Oh, they're from all walks of life. I've got a vast amount of people in the group, and some of them, one person has been a soldier in his time.
Wow.
And there's a headmaster.
Yes.
And all the women that are in our group, they've all done incredible jobs throughout their lives. A vast array of people.
And if they had to have played an instrument before, so are they musicians then continuing to play an instrument? Or
Some of them have played an instrument, you know, a piano or a guitar.
Yes.
But I have never played anything at all. I wanted to learn the ukulele because it's an easy instrument to play. And we were down in Christchurch in 2007.
Yes.
I saw it in the paper and it said, would you like to learn the ukulele? Come to this address. And it was in the centre of Christchurch. And I said to Robin, oh, shall we learn to play the ukulele? Because we learn something every year.
Yes, great.
So he said, why not? That's his favourite saying, why not? So I said, well, off we'll go then. So we got there, we got into the room, and there were about 16 of us in there waiting for the teacher.
Yes.
In he walked, and he was all in pirate gear. So he had a 3-cornered hat on, he had the great coat on, and the knickerbockers, and the socks, and the patent shoes with the buckles on. And I thought, what on earth is our teacher going to be doing with us? But he made it so much fun. It was incredible. And we were with him for 18 months. And then he said, well, I've taught you all I know, and you've played very well. He said, so just go off now into the sunset and perform. And that's what we did. We went to all the retirement villages.
Wow.
And we played 6 gigs a week. Some of them were in the morning, some of them were in the afternoon, and we loved it.
Yeah, I can tell.
Down in Christchurch, the villages there, some are really posh. And so we got canapes and canapes, that's right, isn't it?
Canapes.
Canapes.
Yes.
I call them canapes.
No, canapes, same thing really.
Canapes and wine. Oh my God, they treated us so well.
For playing an instrument you
just
loved.
playing an instrument.
You're gigging.
Because we were gigging, and then we did about 20 songs, and then they invited us back to stay for drinks and nibbles. Oh my God, we were so lucky, so lucky.
That's what it's like being in the rock and roll industry. I think it's why I want to join, if I can, if you let me.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for my chance. But the thing I want to know is the benefits to the residents of being in your troupe. Must be good for different reasons, is it?
Of course it is.
What are some of the things?
But because everybody is from the residents here, and that's why we're the Summerset Strummers, but they're from all walks of life. And they just, I started off with 4 people, and now it's grown to the 3rd Friday of every month. We play from 4 till 5 in the lounge area. And Robin pulls the screen down and we have a sing-along because they know all the songs.
Yes, of course.
And so the songs come down and everybody has a sing-along. And they love it, absolutely love it.
Just like you. Yes, you're loving it too.
I am.
Well, I'm wondering if I had a few musical items prepared, but I wondered if we might just go in there and see you perform.
Right.
And is there any chance I can just swan on in and join up?
Well, let's decide on that once you get in there.
Oh.
Maybe you'll be able to hide in the background, Nick, maybe.
Well, let's decide that when we're in there. Well, at least
decide
that's
that
a
when
chance.
we're in there.
That's good. No, you lead the way and I'll
Okay,
just hope.
I will lead the way.
Yeah, I hope that I can join.
2, 3, 4. Wish they let me in so I can find out what's behind the door.